The title of the book that we choose is The Private Heart. The name of the author is Patricia Cornwell. The type of fiction that we choose is science fiction. This book have 486 pages. This book was published on 2017. We choose this book because this book full of mystery. The main character of this novel is Dr. K. Scarpetta. Dr. K. Scarpetta is the chief medical examiner of Massachusetts and the director of the Cambridge Forensic Center. He has degrees in medicine and law, and she is an Air Force Reservist colonel. Kay was Virginia's first female chief medical examiner when Lucy finally moved in with her at the age of 10. He is a workaholic and perfectionist. She enjoys cooking, especially Italian cuisine, and makes everything from scratch, including pasta and bread. She has a stunning costume built home-built to her exact specifications, complete with a restaurant kitchen. She drives a Mercedes, which she frequently replaces. Dr. K. Scarpetta is investigating a suspicious death scene in Cambridge, Massachusetts, when her phone rings with an emergency alert. A video link appears in her text message and appears to be from her computer genius, Miss Lucy. But how is that possible? It's obviously a surveillance video of Lucy from nearly 2 decades ago. Scarpetta begins to learn terrifying secrets about her niece, who she has loved and raised like a daughter as she watches. That short clip and those that follow it raise frightening legal implications, resulting Scarpetta and leaving her confused, anxious, and unsure where to turn. She's not sure. Who can she tell? Not her FBI husband, Peyton Wesley, nor her investigative partner, Peter Marino. No one, not even Lucy. Cornwell takes these unforgettable characters on an intensely psychological journey that includes the mysterious death of a Hollywood mogul's daughter, aircraft wreckage on the bottom of the sea in the Bermuda Triangle, a grisly gift left in the back of the crime scene truck, and videos from the past threaten to destroy Scarpetta's entire world and everyone she loves in this novel. The diabolical reason behind what unfolds seems obvious, but strangely not the FBI. Certainly, that's the message they send when they raid Lucy's estate and begin building a case that could send her to prison for the rest of her life.
For the body, who are the main characters? The main characters is the Dr. K. Scarpetta. She is the chief medical examiner of Massachusetts and director of the Cambridge Forensic Center. She had degrees in medicine and law. She is a reservist colonel in the Air Force. Benton Wesley is a criminal intelligence analyst for the FBI, aka profiler. So is the brindle greyhound Kay Rescue. And Kay was the first woman chief medical examiner of Virginia when Lucy finally came to live with Kay at 10. Janet, a lawyer, is a Lucy partner. Daisy is a Janet nephew. His mother died of cancer 3 weeks ago. And Jet Ranger is the ancient English bulldog. The summary of the story. Dr. K. Scarpetta, she is working a suspicious death scene in Cambridge, Massachusetts, when an emergency alert sounds on her phone. A video link lands in her text message and seems to be from her computer genius Miss Lucy. But how can it be? It's clearly a surveillance film of Lucy taken almost 20 years ago. As Scarpetta watched, she begins to learn frightening secrets about her niece, who she loves and raised like a daughter. That film clip, and then other scenes soon of the less dangerous legal implication that increasingly isolate Scarpetta and leave her confused, worried, and not knowing where to turn. She doesn't know who she can tell, not her FBI husband, Benton Weasley, or her investigative partner, P.T. Marino, and not even Lucy. In this new novel, Cornwell launched these unforgettable characters on an intensely psychological odyssey that includes the mysterious death of a Hollywood mogul's daughter, a craft wreckage on the bottom of the sea in the Bermuda Triangle, a grisly gift left in the back of a crime scene truck, and video from the past that threatened to destroy Scarpetta's entire work and everyone she loves. The diabolical presence behind what unfolds seems obvious, but strangely not the FBI. Certainly that the message they sent when they raid Lucy's estate and began building a case that could send her to prison for the rest of her life. The main theme of the story, the sentences suitable to the theme mentioned is one is crime. Second is Troy Rosado isn't a mass killer. He didn't murder FBI agent of police. He is also not responsible for what happened in the cellar, not for any of it. The third is compressed air blazed out like a rocket, propelling him into the air and spinning him around, and it's all on film. If he hadn't already been dead, he probably would have died of a broken neck or drowned. And the last one is maybe that's why, maybe after watching Rosado murder on video, I was afraid my tank was going to explode the same way his did. How the main character's personality has changed because of his or her experience in the story. Dr. K. Scarpetta, she became increasingly wary of everybody around her, including her own family, and she did not easily to trust them. In whatever scenario, she get more fearless and self-assured. After everything she been through, the experience had made her thicker for the next life. Who have guessed that a lady attempting to live a regular life would get caught up in a murder investigation? Who guessed? Will I recommend this book to others? My answer is yes, for sure. Because this novel stand out from the others. Because there are several twists in this novel. And then the happenings in this novel entice us to know what occurs next, and they go beyond the reader's expectation. If you enjoy read murder mysteries, this is the book for you. I recommend this book to you, and then when you read it, you will get the goosebumps for sure. What have I learned from this story is this book taught me that uncovering the truth is difficult, and that believing something without first examining is dangerous. Not only that, but this book taught me not to give up easy in any scenario, since no matter how many hurdles we face, whatever we do will yield rewards. So don't give up easily. That's it from me and my friends. Thank you and bye.